Hello, and thank you for joining the channel here. Uh, this is a developer blog that's going to be an attempt at bringing a game to life. Video games have been a passion of mine for a long time, but my real, whenever I came into video gaming, it was around the time of the Nintendo 64. And even then, I didn't really start getting into video games until the release of the GameCube. And in particular, there was a game called Skies of Arcadia Legends that came out and just changed my life. At this particular point in my life, I was really having a lust for freedom and exploration. I lived here, and there was a mile-wide river on my west and south, and 30 miles of dense Hoosier National Forest to my north and east. To say I was landlocked would be an understatement, because the nearest town was over an hour away, and it was a time before Discord and smartphones. So really, a lot of the world was still kind of a mystery to me. My world was small, and I was beginning to get cabin fever. I remember picking up this game and it just hitting all the notes. The adventure, the freedom to explore, it just hit all the notes that I needed at that particular point in my life. The game was unlike anything I'd ever played before. It wasn't gritty or anything like Final Fantasy VII, or really took itself very seriously. Vice in this game is extremely optimistic throughout the entire game, and that's just a core piece of my personality. Now, 20 plus years later, I'm done waiting for remasters and remakes. I want to see if we can't try and capture the essence of what Skies of Arcadia gave to the world back in 2002 and 2003. Like Stardew Valley was to Harvest Moon, or Sea of Stars was to Chrono Trigger, I really want to try and capture that essence of what made Skies of Arcadia such a great JRPG. I'll be seeking to expand on that essence of sailing around a world of floating islands, characters that are candid, and an in-depth plot to keep the player engaged throughout the entirety of the game. And most of all, a sense of adventure, just like we experienced whenever we had the Dreamcast and/or the GameCube version of Skies of Arcadia. In the coming months, I'll be posting a lot of updates. I'm going to try and keep it at least once per month, or maybe a little more frequently. But I have a lot to learn and a lot of things to get up and going, so that here in the next month or two, we can get a trailer out into the world, so that you guys can see what kind of project that we're working on. Our goal is to have a playable demo by the end of 2024. This is my first game, and I know it's a lofty one, but I really can't see myself sinking my teeth into anything more than this game that has had such an impact on my life. We're definitely starting at zero, and here through December, we'll be working on the main menu, logo designs, and some elements of the starter island. January, we'll be moving into more of the starter island elements and really starting to get a good working area for the trailer to showcase. The story is also beginning to take some shape, with our protagonists setting on this island and having the events start to unfold that throws them into this wild odyssey of an adventure. I also have a wonderful partner helping me out in the story area. Stay tuned for more updates from him as well. I look forward to seeing what the community reception of this is, and I hope to see you all on the Horizons.